Hey everyone, my name is Christy. I'm also known as Callan Jax on YouTube. I'm 28 years old. I have three children. Baby number 4 is due in November. I'm married and I live in Jacksonville, Florida. The reason I'm entering this competition is because of that. That is me in December of 2010 prior to having all of my teeth extracted and receiving these. This is my first set of dentures. These are temporary, economy, immediate, whatever you want to call them. But basically, what led to this is years of untreated tooth decay. When I was a child, my parents couldn't afford dental care for me, so I just never went. And as a teenager, I started getting a lot of cavities. And by the time I was out on my own and responsible for myself, I was already in debt to my mouth. I couldn't get the work done fast enough, couldn't come up with the money fast enough, and all of the money that I had invested in my teeth had went to waste because the work just deteriorated. Throughout each of my pregnancies, it got a lot worse, like a lot worse. And then this right here was a few months after the birth of my third child. So that's when I decided to get dentures because I had lived in so much anguish, so much physical pain from toothaches and abscesses and mental anguish from being ashamed of myself, constantly, hiding my smile, not wanting to go places, tearing myself apart in the mirror. It was just awful. So by the time I got to that point, I was just like, there's nothing to lose. It cannot get any worse than this. So I didn't exactly want to lose my teeth at 26 years old and get dentures, but that was the only option for me. And I told myself, if this is going to be a part of me, I might as well make the best of it. And that's exactly what I did. And it wasn't easy and it did not come natural because it is an unfortunate situation to be placed in. But I made a conscious effort to stay positive and to stay optimistic so that I could get through it the best that I could. A couple of weeks after receiving those dentures, I started documenting my experience on YouTube and trying to help as many people as I could through their process because it was something that really meant a lot to me because I knew how it felt to feel so alone and isolated and feel like you don't have anybody to reach out to. So I wanted to be able to help other people through that, and in doing so, it really helped me because I realized that this is something that was not just unique to me. So many people across the world have got to go through this. And so yeah, I made the best of it. I received these recently. This is my permanent dentures, and they are also removable. I'm really happy with them. I love the way they look. They feel great and everything, but there are cons to wearing removable dentures, and that is the fact that they are removable. They come out. So as confident and upbeat as I am, you will not see me on here without my teeth in because I have not accepted the way I look without them. It's night and day. I look decades older than what I actually am, and I wish I had the courage to show you guys just how much of a difference it is, but I just don't have it in me. I won't even let my husband see me without my dentures. When I clean my teeth, he already knows the drill. I go in the bathroom, I lock the door, and I brush my teeth in secrecy. And that's what I do. And when I'm in there, I don't dwell in the mirror because if I sit there and look long enough at the way I look without my teeth in my mouth, I will break down and cry. I consider myself to be a pretty strong person, but that's enough to make me break down and cry and start thinking about how bad I look and why did this happen to me. And I just try to avoid that by shutting down. I just completely tune it out. So that is my con to having dentures, is having to deal with taking them in and out, and the fact that years from now, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years, I'm going to get to a point where I'm not even going to recognize who I am because I'm going to lose bone. My face structure is going to start to change. I already experienced the beginning stages of bone loss before I even had my teeth extracted, because all of that decay was right down into the bone. And getting implants has always been a long-term goal of mine. Yes, make the best of dentures while you have them, but ultimately get the implants so that you don't have to experience the other side of dentures, and that's bone loss. So I would be honored if you would vote for me for this contest so that this could end the chapter in this book. This book would be closed for good. And for those of you who have already followed me this far into my journey, I would love nothing more than for you guys to see me through the end of that journey and watch me document my experience of getting implants. So please consider voting for me. Thank you.